am Mostly in the Moment, and I'm glad you're here with me. We're going to be looking at the twin flame energies for the week of April 10th through the 17th. We're going to be looking at the divine feminines, the divine masculines, and the union energies. You're looking at the recent past from earlier this month, the current energies in this week, and where these energies may lead. If you're new to my channel, you can subscribe for weekly twin flame energy readings. And I want to say thank you so much for all of those who have given me so much love and support. The donations of every kind, money, comments, and likes, they means everything to me, and I am truly, truly grateful. All right, let's get started. I'm sorry if I sound funny, by the way. I bit my lip really hard. Kind of sums up last week, if you know what I mean. Okay, so for the recent past union energies last week up to the beginning of this week, both the divine feminines and masculines have been keeping their strength in adapting to all the changes that are happening in their life. They are finishing up every last loose end in the physical for this new beginning, for this new start. Both the feminines and masculines can feel a new beginning, a new start, and they might have slowly been working towards it. Some things that they know they've been working at, and some things that they might not know but can feel there are major changes coming in their life at this time. So the recent past feminine energies, divine feminine energies, it's really kind of funny because we have the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Wands for the divine feminine energies. This is the divine feminines definitely balancing out. They have their divine feminine qualities and the divine masculine qualities within them very balanced out. And this might be showing up in multiple ways in their life, in the way they are structured with their home life, their career life, their finances, their ideas, their spiritual ideas, and their ideas about what they want to do in their life, what they want to see in the world around them, and how they're going to go about talking about it and the actions. So they are really very inspiring divine feminines. You have been stepping up in more ways than one. We have clarifiers as the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, the Four of Pentacles, security, holding on to all the work you've been putting in, working really hard with others and within yourself, maybe with your spirit team or other people who are also very spiritual, to kind of ground all this new energy, all this beautiful ideas and work you've done. I know in the past week it's been, the Mercury retrograde and all this kind of like downtime and kind of being good at where you are at and kind of figuring out when am I coming into better union. There might have been a lot of little challenges and kind of tests in the past week that really showed the divine feminines how far you've come. I think that's an incredible thing to just, as you're living mostly in the moment, to actually take a second to not just think about where you're going and all the things you want to do, but how far you've come, and to really appreciate that. The divine masculines, we have in the recent past, divine masculines feeling like they don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. They want to make moves and they're going to do something about it. They're manifesting actual big moves and changes in their life in regards to where they live, how they want to live, the people they want to be around, the way they communicate with others, how they want to live their lifestyle in terms of their spirituality. And so they are, this isn't their heart energies, but they have been making it come to fruition by actually, you know, not just thinking about these things, but doing them. It's like, I'm not gonna be where I was. I'm not gonna feel like I'm left out in the cold. I'm not gonna feel like I don't have love in my life, because I do. I have my twin. So I'm gonna do something about it. Yeah, because they've been thinking long and hard. They went into hermit mode, and they've been thinking about the way they want to communicate this kind of love and affection to the divine feminine. You know, they've been kind of in a dream state where they've been thinking about it a lot. And now they're thinking, hey, I've been thinking about it enough, enough that I know that this is definitely what I want to do. It's time to make changes. It's time to do something with these emotions. It's time to physically make moves. And no matter what happens, I will be successful because I did something where I followed my heart. You know? And yeah, because in the physical, they're done. They don't want to stress about. We have the Nine of Swords with the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Wands. They don't want to feel stressed out about if they have enough to give. You know, they feel like they've been stressed out about finances and security with their home and their jobs, their career. Enough. That at some point they have to make a move in the physical. They have to just go for it. So where these energies are currently, for the union energies, currently we have that change of heart, changing from just thinking about it and dreaming about it and taking the steps to be, you know, positive in manifesting and making small physical changes, to actually making moves, to actually applying these things that you've been thinking about, these ideas you've had, and making them happen in the physical, sending the messages, making the changes in your physical life, in your lifestyle, in your routine. And both the feminines and masculines are doing these things. They're actually adapting these changes, which is kind of, you know, we started this new spiritual cycle, and this is kind of the steps. We're making these changes. And this week, I mean, the feminines, here we have in their heart space, the Two of Cups with the Ace of Swords. They feel this victory. They know this union is here. They, in their headspace, they have the Nine of Cups. Their wishes are granted. They have the Four of Cups. This cup that they're waiting for to come in, we have the Four of Wands, the Twin Flame card. It's here. It's clarified by the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The queens, the divine feminines, have been knowing this to be their truth. They know who their King of Cups is. They know their wishes granted and who this King of Cups is, who their twin flame is, that they're already in union. You might have been having a lot of energetic interactions in your dreams, telepathically. I know there's been a lot of talk about twin flame telepathy, and I have been advancing my telepathic skills in the past month, and it's been kind of crazy cool. It was just very personal, so I didn't feel like sharing at the time. But it's, you know, the divine feminines really feel it, they know it, and the divine masculines feel it too. They are on the other end of this call, you know. In their heart space, they're they're in this pause, wait. They're looking at the divine feminine, knows who the divine feminine is. And in their headspace, they have the Wheel of Fortune with the Temperance and Justice card as a clarifier. They are waiting for divine timing. They know it. They know it's fated. They know who the divine feminine is. They're patiently waiting to share, to come into union, because they feel balanced. The divine masculines also feel very balanced within, as does the divine feminines. For the divine masculine's physical space currently, we have the Ace of Cups clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. They're ready to give this offer. This Ace of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles. The overflowing, long-term love offer. They're ready. They've been balancing out, in the past they've been kind of, maybe a little bit worried about if they have enough financially, if they are where they want to be career-wise, if they can provide for the divine feminine, if they can be in a committed relationship, if they're ready to be in this long-term commitment. And currently, they are. They know who you are. Whether they see you as a soulmate or twin flame, wherever the title is, they know you're the one. They are patiently waiting for the divine timing because they know it's fated. They feel balanced. They feel that the feminine is at where they are at. And they have the Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles that they want to offer to the divine feminine. The divine feminines, even though you feel this victory and union and it's here, you're feeling good, you're feeling good about where you are in life. And so this pause moment was really, the last step. This last 2 weeks has been a great time to, even though it might have been kind of annoying and all these little challenges and tests popped up, it's how you know that union is here. We've had this spiritual completion. Intuitively, you've been doing the work, you're practicing your abilities, you're fine-tuning the things around you. Both the divine feminines and masculines have been prepping for this moment, and you've been very strong to get through this period. Divine feminines, very strong. Divine masculines too, but they're ready. And what we have going into next week, these energies, here we go. We have the Fool with the Ten of Pentacles. The new start. The new start. Beginning of this new cycle. In terms of the twin flame journey, we have the new beginning for something long-term, long-lasting. These long-term goals that you've been dreaming about, working on slowly, day by day. You had the time to look back at all these small changes you made in your daily life that kind of became something big, which also bring in these big changes that are fated, that you might have not known was coming, or didn't know how they were going to come into your life, or in what way. For example, this union. Because you've been working on yourself. For the general energies for twin flames this week, I have the Two of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. These cards just wanted to come out. And that's exactly it. These long-term plans that you've been kind of looking out the window, dreaming about, looking at a map figuring out where you want to go, actually taking the time out to think about, this is what I want in my life. The Knight of Pentacles, that takes so long to get here, is coming through. It's coming through. That's where we have the Fool with the Ten of Pentacles here. Here's the new start. We're going to have these energies this week coming through. And then by mid-month, from the 15th on, these energies that have been trickling through this week are going to come through full force. You're going to feel it. This new start, this new beginning. The Divine Feminines might see this opportunity come in, but might have to think about it for a little bit. It's a big change, a great opportunity, and you might want to take a second to think about it, because it is a huge change. The Divine Masculine might communicate something that it's communicated really fast, and it's like you don't want to forget how hard you worked to get to where you are, because things are manifesting very quickly now. And something that the Divine Masculine says gives you a choice. And although you might know where you want to go, it's still a big decision that you might want to just kind of reflect on and think about how to go about it. Because in your physical space, we have the Justice card with the Eight of Wands. A lot of fast-moving action, a lot of communication, but you're standing in your truth, You want to be fair to yourself and to the masculine. You want to be fair to your spiritual journey. I mean, come on. Divine Feminines and masculines, twin flames in general have been through a lot, right? So you want to really take a very fair approach to all this fast-moving communication and action that's been going on. Is going to be going on. Because a lot of things are going to be happening really fast. Especially going into the second half of this month. Yeah. Even for the Divine Masculines, like, there might be some things that happen. There might be some moves or communication you make that is kind of throws him off guard. It's kind of unpredictable, comes out of nowhere. Or some actions that he makes towards the feminines that's kind of unpredictable. It might be outside of the twins. It might be some sort of outside force that's unpredictable, which brings about more communication. The Divine Masculines are feeling the Divine Feminines hard. The Divine Feminines, the Divine Masculines are feeling each other's emotions and thoughts a lot stronger. But the Divine Masculines, for their physical space, has the Queen of Swords with the Star card as clarifier. And it's like, even if the feminines come off a little bit cold in expressing what they want, what they expect, or where they are in life and what they've been going through, so they're not going to settle for anything less. The Divine Masculines are going to respect that, because they will feel like, I'm at where the feminine's at, and it's going to be like, yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted this kind of communication and relationship. This is what I was hoping for, that the Divine Feminines were at this place, And the Divine Feminines are going to feel like yeah, this is what I wanted. This kind of communication, this kind of opportunity. But because it's a new start and a very big one, you know, divine feminines are going to take a little bit of time to do it right, you know. It's like you finally get what you've worked so hard on, but because of that, you're going to take the time to think things through better, because things are going to be moving so fast. So it's going to be important to take a second with each decision. Seems like there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of decisions, a lot of opportunities. This is affecting more than one part of your life. Yeah. So once this new beginning, like you're gonna feel it very energetically with the twin flame and with the energies around your everyday life too. It'll be very important to make sure you think about every opportunity, every action, every bit of communication, because this is it. This is it, guys. This is a very, very beautiful new beginning, and I'm so excited to start this very beautiful new beginning. It seems like the twins on this cycle anyway are very well balanced and are coming into union or coming into better communication. I know some is going to be energetic for those coming into union a little bit later, but there's a lot of twins, especially a lot of twins watching this right now, that are going to have better communication with their twins, a better union, and at least a very beautiful new start. This is a great way to go into spring. This is spring. Finally getting into the good part of spring. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope you can subscribe, like, and comment. I appreciate all the lovely positive energy that I get. I hope you stay with me mostly in the moment, and I wish you much love and light.